Donald Trump is terrified of dementia, and there is a fascinating report that explains why he might be so obsessed with these supposed cognitive tests that he claims to ace every single time. Now, I want to be really clear and deal with this with tact and empathy. This is serious stuff. And I understand being terrified. If I were Trump, I would be terrified too. Let me explain. It's very clear that Trump lives in fear of developing dementia, just like his father, Fred Trump, who died after years of serious cognitive decline from Alzheimer's. That is an understandable fear, and it's an absolutely terrifying thing. MSNBC guest Timothy O'Brien, who has covered Donald Trump for decades, says Trump on a day-to-day basis is terrified of cognitive decline like his dad's. And if you watch Trump lately, you know, the slurred speech, the blank stares, the rambling word salads, the completely incoherent answers when asked simple questions like, why do you want to open up Alcatraz, for example? It's not hard to see why Trump is terrified. It is not speculation. Trump's own nephew, Fred Trump III, said last year that he sees the same signs of decline in Donald that he saw in Fred Sr., saying, quote, if anyone wants to believe dementia doesn't run in the Trump family, it's just not true. So that brings us to Trump's strange obsession with the cognitive tests. Remember him bragging about acing the person, woman, man, camera, TV test? It was never about proving that he was sharp. It's that Trump has a need to convince himself that he's not falling apart. We've seen this with other people. Let me remind you about this guy, Christopher Key. That's the anti-vaccine urine drinker who I interviewed on the show a couple of years ago. In talking to Christopher, he revealed that his son has a urine-related medical condition, phenylketonuria or something like that. And suddenly, in that interview, go back and check it out if you haven't seen it, suddenly the urine drinker's obsession with urine made sense. It's a personal situation that turned into he drinks his own urine, okay? There's a similar analogy here with Donald Trump. He is obsessed with these cognitive tests and proving how with it he is because he's terrified that the same thing might be coming that hit his father years ago. And that's what sort of makes this so dangerous. A man who's worried that he may decline cognitively, who maybe already is holding the most powerful office in the world. He's proposing reckless budgets. He's attacking his own government. He's demanding third terms. He's slurring through speeches while Fox News pretends he's normal. The clip recently of Trump confidently saying, Abrego Garcia had MS-13 tattooed on his knuckles when MS-13 was photoshopped onto that picture. That confidence is eerily familiar to people who have watched cognitive decline up close. It's this sort of mix of certainty and confusion where Trump goes, what? What are you talking about? No, he's got MS-13 on his, what do you mean? Photoshop, huh? The stories get more bizarre, but the delivery stays forceful and confident. It's classic. It's classic. And what really makes it bad is the circle of enablers around him pretending nothing's wrong. There were legitimate criticisms after Biden dropped out, that there was a circle of enablers around Biden. We've heard that significantly with covering up Ronald Reagan's cognitive decline. And we're seeing it with Trump. They smile and they nod and they cheer, even as the signs become really difficult to miss. You don't need to be in the room. Trump has always projected his deepest insecurities onto others. You know, he's been calling Biden senile for years. But look at Trump's own clips lately. He mocked John Fetterman for slurred speech after a stroke, even though Trump was actively slurring his way through every single rally. He's not randomly accusing others. Trump is showing what he fears becoming. And so this is not about mockery. This is about risk. And Trump's refusal to acknowledge what might be happening is exactly what makes him more volatile and dangerous. The more afraid Trump is, the more he lashes out, the more he needs the stage to remain in power and to keep himself afloat. So I don't blame the guy. I would be afraid too. Ego is a part of it, sure. Survival is a part of it, sure. But as president of the United States, we're all stuck with the fallout. And it all seems to be driven by one of Trump's greatest insecurities. Who's ever talked this much about passing a brain injury test? Well, folks who are obsessed with what might or could be happening to them. What do you think? Seems like a very reasonable explanation.
Something I don't go anywhere without is my Ridge wallet. I've been using it for years, long before they became a sponsor. A slim front pocket design is thin and lightweight, no more back pain from the George Costanza-sized wallet in your back pocket. It holds up to 12 cards and cash, but stays super sleek, and you can choose from over 50 colors and styles. There's really something for everyone. Ridge wallets also feature RFID blocking technology to protect your information. Ridge also has these great key cases that hold up to 6 keys, keeping them organized with no jingling. Ridge products are made with durable materials, titanium, carbon fiber. They come with a lifetime guarantee. So when you give someone a Ridge wallet or key case as a gift this holiday, it will last them forever. You'll get up to 30% off when you go to ridge.com/Pacman. The link is in the description.